My brother got married in the church where our sister died. When I told him who was really responsible for her death, he collapsed during the ceremony. The organist was playing Ave Maria when I stood up from the pew. My hands were shaking so hard I could barely hold the phone. Stop, I said, my voice echoing off the stone walls. Just stop. My brother turned from the altar, his face shifting from confusion to anger. His bride clutched her bouquet tighter. Everyone was staring. 3 years ago, we buried our sister Bethany in the cemetery behind this same church. The official story was simple. She fell from the choir balcony while praying alone after evening service. Tragic accident. She was only 19. My parents never questioned it. Why would they? Father Miguel said he found her during his final rounds. He held my mother as she sobbed. He spoke at the funeral about God calling his angels home. I found Bethany's second phone last month while cleaning out her old room. My parents wanted to turn it into a nursery for my brother's future kids. The phone was hidden inside her childhood teddy bear. My stomach dropped when I saw the messages. Hundreds of them. Photos she never wanted taken. Videos that made me throw up. Father Miguel's voice in recording after recording. If you tell anyone, I'll release these to your college. Your parents. Everyone will see what kind of girl you really are. The recordings got worse. Father Miguel wasn't alone in this. Someone else was helping him. Someone who had access to the church security footage. Someone who could delete evidence in the last recording. Dated 2 days before she died, Bethany was crying. Please, I'll do anything. Just delete them. I can't live like this anymore. Father Miguel laughed. You know what needs to happen. Tomorrow night, after evening service, or everyone sees everything. The other voice chimed in. My office has the ladder to the balcony. Make it look good. What are you doing? My brother shouted from the altar. I walked down the aisle holding the phone up. Bethany didn't fall, I said. She jumped because Father Miguel was blackmailing her. He assaulted her, recorded it, threatened to destroy her life. I hit play on one of the recordings. Father Miguel's voice filled the church. My brother's face went white. His bride grabbed his arm. Turn it off, she hissed. That's enough. That's when I looked at her father sitting in the front row. Richard, the church deacon, the man who controlled the security cameras. His face had gone gray. There's more, I said, walking closer. Your father's voice is on these recordings too. He helped cover it up. He gave her access to the balcony. My brother's knees buckled as the truth hit him. He collapsed right there at the altar, pulling the microphone down with him. The crash echoed through the church. His bride ran to her father, but I'd already called the police. They were waiting outside. The bride screamed at me. You're lying! My father would never! But Richard was already backing toward the side exit. That's when I played the worst recording. Bethany's voice, broken. Please, Mr. Richard, I'm only 19. I don't want to do this anymore. Richard's response made everyone in the church gasp. You think 19 is young? Father Miguel likes them younger. You should be grateful it's only photos. My brother was still on the floor, but he was conscious now, staring at his bride with horror. My mother shot up from her pew. How dare you do this at your brother's wedding? She marched toward me, but I held up my hand. Mom, listen to this one. I played another file. Bethany's voice. Mom knows something's wrong. She keeps asking why I won't go to confession anymore. Father Miguel responded, your mother brings me communion wine every week. One word from me, and I'll tell her you've been seducing me. Who do you think she'll believe? My mother's face crumbled. She'd been helping the man who destroyed her daughter. The bride's mother suddenly stood up. Richard, what is she talking about? But Richard was already at the door. 2 officers stepped inside, blocking his path. That's when the bride broke. I knew, she whispered. Everyone turned to stare at her. I knew something was wrong with how my father talked about that girl, but I thought she was trying to seduce them. That's what he told me. My brother pulled himself up using the altar. You knew? You knew and you let me bring you here? I had one more recording. The worst one. Play it, my brother said, his voice hollow. It was from the night Bethany died. You could hear her crying on the church balcony. I'm sorry, God. I'm so sorry. I can't do this anymore. Then footsteps. Father Miguel's voice. You're really going to jump? How dramatic. Then Richard, just make sure you face the right direction. The cameras can't see the north side. Then the sound that haunts me. Not a scream. Just a small defeated okay from my sister. Then silence. The police took Richard and found Father Miguel trying to flee through the rectory. My brother annulled the marriage before the reception was supposed to start.